Good morning, everyone, or whatever time of the day it is where you are. Right, it's because that time to get the winner. Now, I have listed down everyone who was either on there or emailed me because they couldn't get a message left on my YouTube. So I've added those on. If I mispronounce anything, I'm really sorry. But the thing about these now is, if you find it difficult to look at a stamp set and think, okay, it's beautiful, now what do I do with it? Then they'll give you one of these, which you'll know that they've highly publicised this. Now, you can use that, just cut it out and use it, and use pencils or your alcohol or watercolour, anything. Well, mind you, I wouldn't suggest watercolour because I don't think it's watercolour paper, but you know what I mean. You can even get out your felt tips. And that is what they came up as the second ideas. Again, you can use colour or just leave it blank. I will, however, say I find them unfinished. I would have to colour them. Right, so what it does is it shows you all the colours you need to create those effects. And here are some of the stamp sets that you need to use to connect, or to make it, I should say. Me, I'm one for just jollying along and enjoying myself. I don't like following instructions. It feels too much like school. And do you know what? Stamping's for enjoying yourself. I mean, whoever's going to get this, I'm sorry. I will have to give you a brand new thingy. Actually, what I might do is put it in with one of my clear wallets. I mean, you can tell it's not a rip-off. You can smell it isn't a rip-off. So here we go. Now this is the second part. Do you see my lovely box? Do you see it? It's beautiful. Got all that. See, I've even done the corners. And I've put feet on it. And it's beautiful. Don't you think that's gorgeous? I just upgraded a shoebox. I've even done the inside, and I've even never will a tutorial go on without that. So yeah, so that was my first upscale. I think it went really well, because otherwise you just throw it away. Now I can use it to store things which I desperately need. However, for today it is going to be our. Now, I can't influence this in any way, nor would I try. Honesty, to me, is, well, let's just say, honesty is the backbone of everything I do as a job and everything I do as a person. So, my beautiful friend that I lost recently, her funeral was yesterday. Unfortunately, due to, like I say, my lupus, my body went into crash down and I couldn't attend it, and I was devastated. Luckily they've said that they are going to do like a celebrate your life. Well, that's what I call it anyway, over in the village hall. So I'll be able to see my friends and her friends. But oh, you cannot believe how bad I felt. It was just not how I felt as in illness, but I couldn't say goodbye to her. But there are so many times that I've said goodbye to her. Don't worry, I'm going to check all this in case you'll see your name just disappear into a pile. And I was so upset about it. But we can't change what we change. And I know for a fact, I sent a message to her daughter. And as I had worked with this woman all those years, not the daughter, the mother, the one I miss, the one I miss so much, it's just untrue. Yeah, so I messaged her and she said, look, Sin, don't worry, your health has always been hugely important to my mum. She would understand. It was a beautiful service, and because I said I needed a hug. I needed a hug from her. And she said, I'll see you soon at the village hall. So even if they push me in a wheelchair, I'm going. I was so devastated that of all the days, but it was those extreme circumstances that brought it on. Now, on a better note, I'm going to be doing another tutorial. This is only literally the giveaway. It shouldn't take too long, but no, me, I say that, and then 10 hours later we got a video. Right, now let me check. So here we are. That's not hiding anything. That's not hiding anything. Excuse me. Ooh, the camera's gonna move. Yep, no, that's it. Move that. Move that. Yep, no, we're good. We're good. Right, so now you're going to watch me fold them, and you'll see I'll fold them all the same. And it's going to be done in front of you. So what do you think of upscaling? I upscale a lot because A, I have too many pairs of shoes and boots. But B, I think if you can make a lovely box and you don't have to go and buy a storage box, then it can only help the environment and help the wallet. I mean, I'm not joking. I'm just going to show you this. If you saw that in a shop as a keepsake box, you would love it, wouldn't you? And I just think with the fancy feet and them, it's very exotic. Right, so on my next tutorial, I'm not sure. I don't know whether to do a 10 card with, yeah, I'm going there again. I'm a brave girl. With the Christmas one, which will be a lot more challenging. I really don't know. What do you think? Or should I show you how to, Gainer yesterday went on. Mine's beaten up because I've actually used mine. But I could show you how to make those. They work so, I can make those so quickly. I have got, I'm still, do you know what? You know I showed you that book box that I done. I'm still struggling with that. Sorry. I would have rewritten that, I promise you. And I bought the and from Carrot. No, hang on a minute. No, hang on a minute. I know that there's something wrong here. See, I do pay attention to myself. There's no way I would have put Anne from Canada. Not a chance. Right, so I'll read these out just so you can see I'm not fiddling the system. My hands work. Right, so you've got Tammy Malik, Barbara Roby. Oh, by the way, if I pronounce any of these wrong, just put it down to my stupidity. Dawn Brady, my lovely Dawn. She's amazing. I love her. Not that I don't love all of you, because my subscribers mean the world for me. See, I knew I would have done that. I hope there's not another Anne from Canada. No, they wouldn't have put Anne from Canada. So I'm not going to pick that, because that will be double Tamborelli Crafts. I probably just slaughtered that way, I'm sorry. But what I do is, so it's up to you. Susan Hannum is one of my long-term. She sent me a message to say could she be added. That she couldn't get through. So yeah, upscale things. You can make the most wonderful things. Give me a bit of rubbish and I'll make it look glamorous in a second. Well, not a second. It took me about 3 hours to do that. And a hot gun. Me and hot guns. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised that I am allowed one, that it wasn't taken. They hid my last one. I kid you not, they hid it. And it was just like, Andrew, give me your gun now. Because mine's gone missing, and he had that look on his face like, you hid it. You and Mum hid that from me. Mum lives down the road. She came to stay with us for a couple of months after some problems she'd had. And they hid it. I can't find it. But I'll have the last laugh. I'll order one. I'll teach them. But what I will do is quickly run through those ones that I've done with the normal ones, which I sent to Gina, and I can show you what you can make with them. And then you can either say yay or nay that you do or don't want to see 10 of the proper Christmas one, or if you want me to make one of these, or if you'd like to do both, because ooh, I say ooh, I can make them in, I wouldn't make it all in one go. I'm not sure I could make 10 cards in. These people who make 10 cards in like 20 minutes, they have everything prepped. I don't usually die cut anything. I don't have it all laid out. I would be amazed if anyone who said they could make 10 cards under 20 minutes, not repeats, I would be amazed. Right. Whew, that's my exercise today. Right. Give it another shake. I got my eyes closed. Oh, I picked out 2. One of that. And don't worry, none of your names are in it. Right, 1. Tamborelli Crafts. There. Now, don't worry, people. You're probably thinking, oh, I have another present coming up for you in the next giveaway. Try and find a, there, let's put that there. My darling, you will need to send me your address details and I will get that sent off. And I'm sorry for you lovely people, but there's always more. Every video will come a giveaway. And if you have that set and you think I don't want it, let me know, I'll send something else. Right, so that's done. Now, I obviously had this, and you can see good use. Sometimes I don't know how I can never keep things neat. Anne from Positively Papercraft is impeccable. There's no mess. There's no rubbish on her hands, which fortunately at the moment, oh no, picked up a bit. I don't know how she does it, but she amazes me. And it's just like, why can't I be more like that? But I can't. Right, so that is that one, and that is the new one. Now you can see they are very similar, but this works in my advantage, or works against, depending on how you look at it. So I will quickly show you the cards that go with this, because I know that Gaynor will be showing you her cards as well. And it's not because she's asked me to do this. She hasn't. She really hasn't. And anything she does that looks like mine does not mean under any circumstances that she is stealing my ideas. She is fully, she's welcome to case my items or to use some, you know, some as an inspiration. I have full permission. I never have a problem with people casing my products. So she said you could use them as Christmas cards. You could. I mean, how simple is this? That was a leftover bit, and I thought, you know, can you see these tiny little snowflakes and that? I mean, it's so simple. It's not the best card, but I think that's quite cheerful. So that was card number 1. And these are cards. No, not that one. Where's the other one gone? It's probably hidden from me. Right, so they are made with birch press ornaments. But look, Christmas dies. No one's going to know that they're not for Christmas. It looks gorgeous, I hope. So, you know, blue this year. I'm loving the blue. Thank you card was very bold and bright, because when you're saying thank you, you don't want that. You want something that's about to smack you in the face. Hello, thank you. And I might have to glue that back in, because I had to go in and fill those bits in. I'll leave that out so I can do that. That one was the one that I made because I had a woman who decided she was going to harass me because she said that these counted as one. So I made another one just so she would leave me alone, and I got very upset about it because obviously my phone was dying. However, I'm fully back to normal, and these are the smaller cards from Stampin' Up, and it goes in there perfectly, she says. Oh, by the way, my hands are a bit dodgy today, so you be gentle with me. And then when that seals up, it's got there, and it's got there. So that was number 10. I can laugh at it now. Right, so again, in case you didn't see it, that is the same colour as that, but because I put the glaze over, look there, right there, can you see that? Yep, there's bits of bronze showing through, but somehow, see that? When I put my crystal clear crystal clear glaze, every time I say that, over the top of it, it looks silver. So I actually did put on silver embossing. And that one I thought was a lovely autumn card. These are called dark gems because they go dark rather than the white ones, which, oh, but I haven't got any now. No. Ah. See, they're the whiter ones, you see? Not much difference, actually. They're not my white ones. Anyway, never mind that. I shall do some next. So this one was made with the gorgeous, I love these frames. Doesn't that look like that's another layer? I need to put a sturdy, a bit of card there. But you see that, this is amazing. Right, blue. Can you see blue? And then you change it that way, and you can see it all matches. It's the strangest effect. If it's looking at blue, it turns blue. If it looks at red, it's amazing. I love it. And these are, well, just available anywhere. There's absolutely nothing special about finding any of these. The stamp is obviously from Concord and 9th. The ribbon is from Stampin' Up and is discontinued. I love Concord and 9th's. Yeah, I think I said they're Concord and 9th's turnabout. You don't get any glitter off it, but you wouldn't know. It's beautiful. I just thought I might finish it off. So these two are the big ones, Hello Different, and you have oodles and oodles. And this stamp set comes with the hello and thank you from Altenew. I mean, this is huge. It takes up a whole card. Does it take up that? Yeah, you'd have to put it there, and it literally would take up a whole card. Oh, yeah. So you can see they're big dies, but I thought it was lovely, especially for autumn. Can you imagine that in light peaches and light yellows and that in spring? Celebrate love. You can't, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's got all sparkles, and it's clear embossed, or it's clear glazed over the top. Goodness me. And if you see, I have the triangle there with a piece of the, now that one was the platinum, that one's platinum, that one's the, what do you call it? Oh goodness, it's not the copper one, it is the, oh, you know what I mean. So that's the platinum one, and that one has got the solid underneath. Is it copper? It might be copper. But as you can see, I put lots of gems on those, and this is just a mixture of different embossing metallics. And this is a lovely, 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 lovely sentiment. What I done was I put some shimmer in. Can you see that shimmer? And then I just clear coated over the top. So it's a bit more sparkly in real life. So if any of you do decide to buy one of those, you can see it pretty much goes for every occasion. I didn't do a birth. Oh, that was, this silver and blue is just stunning, and they're blue. That's lovely. Right, so that is 10 cards out of one card, one stamp. Now I know I could do more of these. I know for a fact, just by changing the colours. Ooh. So they, oh goodness me, they will be going on into my charity bin for Woking Hospice, because that is where my friend unfortunately passed away, and the care they gave her was exemplary. So this is the new one that I'm going to try out today. It should be interesting. I might do a 10 card one on that. I will make this for, I don't know if someone's already done it, but I done it, and I hope no one feels that I'm pinching their ideas. That's against everything I abhor. I do not like it at all. I will always ask permission if I use anyone's, and to be quite honest, I'd rather be doing something completely different, because then it's unique. Right, well, this is unique. See, I might have used it a bit too much. I might do myself one while I'm at it. So all you would need for this is, there's two ways of doing this. Now, I laminated card in between these so I could wipe them clean. Well, obviously that didn't work, but it does make them sturdier. No, I'm not going to pull them because I know it'll break because I'm on film. But you can use 2 stacks of really thick card and use it. Now, that won't last forever, but I will do one to show you just in case. So, this is the card. This is the giveaway for next month. So, this is for the end of November, yeah. I wonder if I do it for the middle of November, because then you have time to get it done. If we say the 20th of November, because then that will give people time. But even if you don't use it this year, you'll use it next year. Right. And I think that's it. Oh, did I tell you I'm using these dies to make up my my what do you call them, jigsaw puzzles. So I'm halfway. I've put them. I'm doing them as thick as I can. The reason they're not moving is because they're taped on. I want it all to be perfect before I put more on. That is a really, really, really good. That's good fun. Right. So I will send you out that today if you give me your. Not today. I won't do it on a Friday because Monday. I'd rather do it on a Monday so it doesn't go missing over the weekend, because that's happened more than once recently. So I will think I'll show making this, and if, I mean, just upside, just honestly, if anyone were to give you a box like that with nice feet on, you would be thrilled, wouldn't you? So look at your shoe boxes. I have another empty shoe box over there, even cardboard boxes. So if you'd like to see me do another one, maybe without the feet and without the fancies, so easy. Right, so anyway, I'm going to say ta-ta for now, and I will come back almost straight away. You won't get it straight away because it'll take ages to upload, and I will be doing that, which will probably take all of 5 minutes. Right, so I will see you soon, my lovely ones. Thank you for spending part of your day with me. Big hugs to all of you, and I know it sounds, you know, everyone says big hugs, but I truly mean it. You do actually mean a lot. So I can honestly say big hugs. You're very important to me. Right. And I'm off. Gonna have my, oh, have you seen these wonderful things? If you have a cup of tea and you're crafting, you're going to forget about it, aren't you? Yeah. That keeps it warm. My friend brought some back, and it's just like, I want one. And she said, well, no, you know, we've got to share. So I thought, enough that. So I've gone on and bought some. But how cute is that? Anyway, that's one of those silly things that I find very novel. Right, so I'll say goodbye and I will see you soon. Ta-ta for now. Bye.